pinball fans. In today's episode, we're going to look at removing the Mechagodzilla figure from your premium and LE machines. So first step here is under the playfield right below this bracket. There'll be this connector that needs to be unplugged. And while you're at it, you want to go ahead and unplug the wire that's going up through this hole here. That's the mat. And then you're going to want to go ahead and take all of the screws that hold this big bracket on. There's 3 right there and 2 down there. And then remove the bracket out of the way. You can just let it hang here, supported by some wires maybe. And you're going to remove the nut that's on this screw right here, just under the T-nut there. Then you'll want to put the mechanism back in and screw it back down. If you're swapping your figure out at the same time, you can leave this just with 1 screw in it, just to hold it up there, 1 or 2 screws, because it will have to come back out once you're done installing the figure. Okay, then we'll look at the top of the playfield. To start on the top of the playfield, you're going to remove this screw here, and there's another one that I don't have installed right there. You don't need to remove this screw that's holding this flasher or this plastic on. Okay, we'll remove those 2. And then we'll be taking out this plastic here. So it just comes off, and this cord can snake its way out of the clear plastic here. And you can, if yours isn't attached, if it's not binding in there, you can just pull it out. Mine is, so I'm just gonna take the rest of this apart and then raise the playfield and see what is holding it. I'll take it out. These 2 threaded posts need to come out, and then the clear plastic is held on with 2 screws right here where my finger is, just 2 Phillips head screws. Take those out, and then this will be out of the way, and then we're going to take the plastic off. There's a bit of a technique to getting this plastic off, so pay attention. And I did forget to mention, you'll remove the nut that's holding on the plastic right here in the front before you remove it. In this orientation, I don't think you can get the plastic out. At least I wasn't able to. So the technique is you need to take your right hand, or if you're really lucky to have a right hand person, have them hold the playfield up from the back here until it's just about level. And then this plastic will be above the side rail here. And so you'll be able to snake it out of there. If you try to get it out now, there's not enough room to maneuver it. So I'll give you an idea of what that looks like. Okay, so we're going to raise the playfield up so the plastic clears the side rail here, and then you'll take it off the back screw post and off the front, little shadow there, the front screw post, and then it sort of rotates out of the way and slides back and out. Now you're good. Then we just have 2 screws to remove from the figure, 1 there and 1 right there. I've already removed 1, and that will let the figure come right out of the game. Now we'll look at disassembling the figure. Okay, now that we have the figure out of the game, we're going to take it off the bracket. It's being held together, a top and a bottom piece, with this hinge right here. I have 2 Phillips screws in that, which I've already taken out. And then this bracket comes off, has the wire threaded through it, so you can thread that all the way off. And then you're going to flip the figure upside down and take out the 4 screws that are in the bottom here. I have 1 sitting there, and the other 3 are already taken out. So you take those out. And then this mechanism, the coil and the bracket, just get pulled out of the back. Obviously these wires won't be there when you're removing the figure, but they will be there when you're installing it. And now the figure is off the bracket. You can send it to us and replace it with the animated one.